Okay, so if you have tennis elbow, the first thing we're going to need to do is get some mobility going through the wrist. So first of all, we've got flexion and we've got extension. We can also roll the wrists, and you've got ulnar and radial deviation, so waving side to side. So if you take hold of the wrist, we're going to go flexion, extension, ulnar, radial deviation, and then circle the wrist one way, circle wrist the other way. This should be done a couple of times a day, every day if you start to feel stiff or you start to build up tension again around the elbow. These are going to help loosen that up a little bit. The next thing is to get some flexibility through the extensors and the flexors of the wrist. So the first stretch, all you're going to do is turn your hand away, and we're going to plant the palm of the hand onto a box, onto the bed, or onto a table, whatever you have. We're just going to gently push through the wrist there, and that's going to be helping to basically increase the flexibility through the wrist. The other one we can do is you just turn it round and you put the back of your hand down, and again just gently push through, and you're going to feel that up towards kind of the lateral side of your elbow there. You can also do this in a stood up position, so if you was to take one hand out and then take the fingers of the other hand and just gently pull them back, you're going to get a nice stretch there and across the bicep. And then if you turn the hand around the other way, pull the fingers towards you, again you're going to feel this across here. Good. Okay, so these are some exercises that you can do with tennis elbow. So start off with a very, very light weight. And again, when you're doing these, you don't want to be pushing through pain. So if you start to get pain in that lateral elbow, don't push through it, okay? So nice and small dumbbells to start with. The first one, you're going to hold it in that 90 degree angle here. Keep your elbows tucked into your side, and we're going to gently rotate the dumbbells back and forth. The next exercise, if you go onto using a table or a box or something like that, you're going to take hold of the dumbbell, and we're going to drop it to the side and then pull it back over to the opposite side. Again, keeping your arm where it is, so all of this is coming through the wrist. Okay, you can do that on both sides. The third exercise is we're going to be looking at extension of the wrist, but with a weight. So again, don't push through. If this is already painful, don't be doing this exercise, okay? So you're going to hold it here, so you want your wrist just hanging off the edge of the box. Keep the rest of your arm still, and then slowly you're going to drop it down, and then with the other hand, we're going to lift it up. So slowly drop it down, and then lifting up with the opposite hand. Okay, the next one, you're going to flip your arm over onto the side, and we're going to do this ulnar deviation we spoke about before. So you're dropping your thumb down, and then you're picking the thumb up. So letting the wrist drop down, and then back up. And then the final one is over, so the flat of your hand is facing the ceiling. Okay, and again, you're going to let it drop down, and then raising back up. And that's it. If we try them, and again, don't push through pain with any of them.